So this is Dr. Ed O'Connor.
And this is Dr. Marlena Fiol, and she's also the love of my life. We've been together for 25 plus years at this point in time.
Yeah. So we both, during our career, taught at business schools as management faculty. Ed was for many years at the University of Georgia and Georgia Tech, and I was at NYU. And then the last 25 years of our working career, we worked at the University of Colorado in Denver.
And among the many things we've done together over the years is a very successful national speaking and training and consulting business. Most of it was directed at healthcare.
And we retired about 2 years ago.
From all that stuff.
From all that stuff.
Just shut it off. Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the passions of our life at this point in time include writing, and Marlena has a new website, marlenafiol.com, MarlenaFiol.com. And we are working on a memoir, some historical fiction, a novel, and also a variety of essays at this point in time, a couple of which we've had the good fortune of being published in Paul Lamb's newsletter.
Yeah. We stumbled across Tai Chi actually in a mall in downtown Tucson. Master trainer Heather Challen was playing Tai Chi at the mall. We stumbled onto it, and it has changed our lives. It is a very important part of our lives.
We are both fiery human beings. The truth
No.
is, yes. And we get in each other's face, even at this point, after many, many, many years together. And Tai Chi has been important in a calming kind of way often in our life.
We used to meditate. We sat on a cushion and did meditation for probably over 20 years.
A variety of forms.
When we found Tai Chi, it was incredible. It's like a moving meditation that was. It just felt like it changed our lives in a very significant way, and it's changed our relationship.
Yeah, it has. It'd be easy to talk, as many people can, medical people more effectively than either of us, about the benefits of Tai Chi for arthritis or fall prevention or a variety of other ailments. For us, we do it just out of the joy of doing it. I mean, the reality is we do it for the fun of doing it. But we get up in the morning sometimes and we're not interested in one. We hug each other a lot, actually. We hug each other often, to tell the truth about it, for an hour to 2 hours in the morning before we get out of bed. And that means we often start at 4:30 or 5:30 in the morning and simply relax into each other's arms. And it's not sensual, it's not sexual. It is a space of pure joy and bliss. And we don't want to get up often. Sometimes we get up brunchy.
And Tai Chi is what we do first thing in the morning when we do get up. And so part of what has been really great for us as a couple is that when I'm grumbling and I don't want to get up and do that, he says, come on, let's go. And when it's his turn to grumble, I'll kind of push him along. So it's been really great for us to motivate one another. But that's not even, I don't think, the most important benefit that we gain as a couple from doing Tai Chi.
I will let you continue in a minute, but one of the pieces that was in the newsletter, I think it was in December of 2016, was about the fact that I might have snored on some occasion.
I think we made that one
And
up.
you might have grumpily got out of bed and been in the living room when I got there. And I wondered why you'd left the bed. And by the time we've actually done half an hour, 3/4 of an hour of Tai Chi, the uplifting, the connection between us that's formed in that process, it's typically, maybe always, just changes the space. And so I'm so fortunate to have a partner whom I love and who loves doing Tai Chi with me.
It stills the mind, it opens the heart in ways that
absolutely
have been so real and so important in our relationship.
and the learning experience on an ongoing basis. I mean, we're here taking another 8 days of training because as we learn together, we also grow together, and it also creates more connection between us.
So we thank Heather Challen, and we thank Dr. Paul Lamb and all of the people who are involved in this program. It's been fantastic.
What I was going to say is that it's been so great for us that we would recommend it to any set of people, couples, relationship within families who want to build that relationship and move it forward together.
Yeah, we both are very surprised and sad, a bit saddened actually, how few couples there are who come to these Tai Chi workshops together and experience it together and go home with all this, the new learning to practice together at home. And so, yeah.
If I got home from this workshop with the learnings that seemingly are occurring and the joy that I experience in those, and there wasn't somebody at home to share those with who was interested in it and who could play in that world with me,
it would take away from the experience.
It would take away a great deal from the experience. And so it comes as a real recommendation from us.
Yeah.
What I was going to say to you was that you might say something about the various categories on the website.
Yeah, there are 3 basic categories that I address in blogs on the website. One is spiritual development, another is mindful self-care, and the third is actually one of my favorite, and that's my authentic life. I guess all of them are important topics for us, but at this stage of our lives, it seems vital that we figure out who we really are, not whom we want others to, whom we want others to see, but who am I authentically? Who am I really? And again, Tai Chi helps bring us to that centering place that I think will help us to find that, because I think maybe one of the most important parts of the journey from here on out is to really discover who are we. You know, besides all of the stuff, the business professor and the parent and the grandparent and the husband or wife, it's who am I? What's my authentic self? So I'm exploring that. I don't have answers on my website. What I have is a way for us, hopefully, for people to come and with me explore these topics.
And a new blog comes up every 2 weeks. And so there are usually 2 of them up there, and those are the basis for conversation. And we would certainly appreciate the opportunity to hear a wide diversity of perspectives about the kinds of questions that are being raised.
Yeah, they're not easy questions.
Not easy
they're
questions.
often challenging, and in fact, sometimes...
That is the intent, that they be challenging.
That is the intent, and sometimes they're questions that are difficult to talk about publicly. And I personally think that maybe those are the most important ones that we do need to discuss publicly and with others to explore what's really going on.
One of the master trainers today, in the spirit of talking about what's really going on, one of the master trainers said to me today, you know what's unusual about you as a couple? You talk to each other. And so we talk to each other about these topics that are showing up on that website. And these are hard topics for us in many cases, ones that we're trying to sort out within our own lives. And so it's selfish to ask others to also talk about what are difficult topics, and we can learn and grow together, as we do in the Tai Chi world.
Yeah.